Brandon, do you believe in aliens? Do you believe there could be intelligent life out there?
I mean, to give an honest answer, I do think it's actually possible. Maybe not intelligent life like us. Maybe they are just like small molecules that have formed their own society on other planets, or just something like, I don't believe it's like movies and TV shows we have nowadays where they're just like, you know, they just look like a human with a bunch of prosthetics grafted onto their face. I'm sure aliens are far, far different and stranger in other worlds, but I would say, yeah, it's probably possible, but there's no evidence yet, of course.
Yeah, the galaxy in space is just so large. I figure if aliens ever do arrive, or we ever get to visit aliens, it'll probably be far beyond our lifetime. But I bring this up because, do you think aliens would come to Earth and play pranks on people? Do you think they'll have power-ups?
I mean, maybe. I mean, when they look down at this place and see how primitive and screwed up all these creatures are that live down here, they might just play pranks on us for fun. Maybe they're doing it right now.
They could be. Do you think aliens would help save people during the Raccoon City incident?
That's a good question. I would assume no, but maybe. Maybe they feel like that'd be a good place for abduction.
Well, you know what? I'm going to help the humans during the Raccoon City. We're going to defeat Nemesis.
Oh! I had no idea this game had a Raccoon City level.
Being infected with some sort of virus that's turned most of the citizens into drooling zombies. And to make matters worse, there's an ultra-powerful and smart bioweapon that goes by the name Nemesis, who will relentlessly chase you down.
Oh shit, okay.
The next time in Raccoon City is called Outbreak.
Honestly, I completely forgot this level was in the game. And as soon as I remembered, I was like, you know what? I think this is fitting.
Any random items you have when the outbreak begins will be turned into...
Brand's a really big Resident Evil fan, and I just happen to love an obscure PS2 game that has a Resident Evil 3 level in it.
If you have the guts.
It's cool. So you would be, so it sounds like you'll be able to take over the bodies of Jill and Carlos.
Yep.
Cool.
So normally, this is a game that is more competitive. We would be fighting over coins. In this one, it's cooperative. We want to damage Nemesis as much as possible. So this time, the AI will be helping me, not hurting me.
Oh, cool. So, okay, but introductions. This is the game Under the Skin for the PlayStation 2, developed by Capcom's it's in-house at Capcom. And so what is the gameplay of this game like generally? Like you said, it's about collecting coins and all that, and we mentioned taking over people, but what is this? What is this game?
I figure the best way to show this game is to just play it. It's hard to describe. It's a party game, kind of.
Okay.
Like I said, I think the best way to know what this game is like is to experience it. So the main concept is that we're going to be taking over bodies. I should have remembered the controls before I started playing. We're going to be taking over bodies because we're an alien and we don't want to be discovered.
Right. He's got a bit of that destroy all humans vibe.
Destroy all humans, but a lot more cartoony and less about actually destroying. And more about playing pranks. Also, the AI took my UFO. Yeah, we want to scan a human, so that way we can hold on to them. And then humans also have power-ups. We want to use the power-ups to deal damage, and dealing damage will get us coins. Whoever has the most coins at the end usually wins. Although, of course, this one is cooperative instead of competitive. So we're actually not trying to hurt each other, we're trying to hurt Nemesis and get him down to 0. And the power-ups do all sorts of things. It's going to be really hard for me to commentate and play this game at the same time. It does require a lot of mental concentration.
Right.
But I'll see what I can do. Feel free to ask any questions, because... Oh, there's Jill. Oh, she doesn't have any Perhaps I could have swore we'd be allowed to scan her. Oh, I'm gonna ride a tank.
And I noticed earlier you were using a rocket launcher that looked very much like the rocket launchers in the Resident Evil games.
Yep, this is a Resident Evil themed level, so you get a lot more Resident Evil themed stuff.
Yeah, it's cool. Yeah, it's a nice parody of a lot of the stuff going on in Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, which is interesting because, so this game was, you know, it was in-house at Capcom, so you had a lot of the same crew crossing over from many other franchises, and they're not credited as director, but Planner was one of the people that was a game designer and scenario writer on Resident Evil 3 Nemesis.
Okay, oh.
Yeah.
That pink thing, that's a virus. We don't want those. Because if that takes over all of our inventory, that's gonna damage me immediately. Come on, can I please...
Ooh.
Okay, yeah, so I should be trying to avoid the zombies, because I'm pretty sure the zombies almost always have the guaranteed virus. Because, you know, they're zombies, that's the entire point.
Yes.
It's also harder to describe this game because this level is so much different from every other level. Most levels are competitive. You want to try to use your power-ups to hit either people or oh, I grabbed the wrong guy. You want to use your power-ups to usually hit other people or the opponent.
Right.
But in this case, since it's... I think I've repeated that like 5 times and I don't mean to. It is a pretty simple game once you get to... Oh, yeah, he had no power-ups at all. These are blue coins. Only I can pick these ones up.
So it's really just about acquiring disguises, gaining weapons, and using them on targets to get coins.
Yep. Yep, you've hit the nail on the head. I don't want to take a zombie. I grabbed the UCBS guy with no power-ups. That was bad.
I'm imagining the zombies are not very helpful disguises, right? They probably move very slow.
I don't know if they have different move speeds, but the zombies have viruses, and that will inevitably damage me, and that's bad.
Interesting. Okay.
Oh no, I'm a zombie, so Jill's attacking me. No, Jill, I'm on your side. Jill.
Oh no.
So yeah, there is also sort of a faction mechanic, I guess, because different NPCs don't like other certain NPCs, and also when you're an alien, everyone wants to hit you. Thankfully, they'll immediately forget you were an alien once you step into a disguise.
Man, mankind just does not care. They don't even want to discuss things with this alien. They're just immediately afraid and want to destroy it. But I guess that's humans in a nutshell.
I mean, okay, if you were in the middle of a zombie apocalypse and then there were also aliens, you probably wouldn't want to take the time to get to know if they were good or not.
I suppose. I mean, I don't know how you'd really understand anything going on in all this chaos. Uh-oh, you're all virused up.
Yeah, this is a... Oh, I don't have anyone. Yeah, this is pretty difficult. This game can be pretty challenging. What? Yeah, you get 2 hits before your disguise breaks.
So is the idea that you're trying to get more coins than Nemesis, or get all the coins out of Nemesis?
All the coins out in Nemesis.
Oh, geez, okay.
If you ever need to know where a UFO is, they will be listed on the map. But once you use one, they'll move to a random location.
Okay.
Thankfully, this one did not have... Thankfully, this one did not have the virus. Yeah, there's a large variety of power-ups, and some of them are level exclusive, I believe. So for this one, you get the Resident Evil bazookas.
Yeah.
You're more likely to find guns. I don't know what elephants are doing here. Are there many elephants in Resident Evil, Brandon?
Well, there was that zoo level in Resident Evil Outbreak that we played that had a giant zombie elephant chasing us. And we played that forever ago back. But that's about it. Yeah, there's not really ever been elephants or a zoo setting in Resident Evil, which is a shame. I think they should do that again. In like a game that's not incredibly ridiculous hard, like Outbreak.
I didn't even know there was a T-Rex power-up in this game. I guess you could say that's Dino Crisis.
I guess. And yes, the people that worked on this game also had some involvement with the Dino Crisis games.
Also, as you might imagine, if you get hit while disguised, you will lose a whole bunch of coins, so don't get hit while undisguised.
Okay. Well, so the credited director and writer of this game is Hirokai Kato, and he primarily, I mean, he was very involved with many of the Resident Evil games, and specifically, he was the director of Resident Evil Code Veronica.
Oh, not one of the best ones.
No, definitely not.
I usually do not get knocked out of my disguise this often. Yeah, I don't think I'm beating this one this time.
It's fun to show this one off because it's a really neat, unique level.
I mean, I have...
Man.
I didn't know the firework power-up would also hit me.
Still, you got a lot of coins out of them.
I have also beaten levels by the skin of my teeth before, so maybe this time I could do it again.
90 minutes. 90 seconds, I mean.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this guy in case of an emergency. Alright, he's at 92. Come on. Yeah, we have to hit Nemesis a couple times before he will drop power-ups. Coins, I mean. Usually you only have to hit him twice, but, you know, he's Nemesis, he's a big boy. He's the boss. I'm just gonna use this to grab any loose coins. I'm afraid to use the question mark, because it... Darn it. Oh, bazooka.
Man, well, come on. The bazooka is a one-shot in all Resident Evil games. Come on.
Oh, yeah. Not faithful enough.
Nope. Apparently you have an elephant power-up? There we go.
I do really think it's cool that this level's a big game.
Yeah, this is really cool of them to do something like this. Well, they just create all these unique models and features for it, yeah. There we go, knocked him down. Ooh. So that's a power-up that allows you to suck in coins?
Yeah. Very, very useful in the competitive mode. Oh, come here. You have a good power-up set. I really, really like this game. I did manage to beat it before. I had a really difficult time with it, though.
Is this just a bonus level, though? Is this level mandatory to actually finish the game?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh! Why he knocked me out of Super Cosme? I didn't even know that was possible. I almost could have done that, too.
You lost.
We'll try a different stage.
That little voiceover going, "You lost."
Yeah, a lot of the levels have different factions. So there, if I was the UCPS soldier, I'd be attacked by zombies, and vice versa. You know, when I was a zombie, jail didn't like me very much. So having disguises can also affect how people see you, but of course, not being disguised at all means everybody will hate you.
Right.
I think it adds a lot of charm to the levels and a lot of lore, I guess you want to call it.
Sure.
Let's do Big Booty Bay.
Oh, this
All right.
stage is called Big Booty Bay. Avast me hearties! The citizens of the bay are constantly harassed by the pirates who can't keep their hands off all the booty available here. You'll be thrust into the middle of the heated rivalry between the innocent citizens and the greedy, no-good, rotten, scurvy pirates. The tonic time here is called Booty Call, and it brings the scurvy pirates onto land. If you're not disguised as a pirate when the Booty Call starts, you better watch out, cause you'll be walking the plank. So anchors away and hoist sail. Good luck, me mateys. Yo ho, a pirate life for me.
It's like the strangest way of delivering that pirate song.
Also, kind of spoilers, that guy that gives you the level details, he's the final boss.
Oh, cool. Okay. See, it was all set up from the beginning. Set up and payoff.
Yeah, I don't know if I could say this game has a good story, because I don't even know if I could say that this game... I mean, this game does have a story. This game does have a plot. The plot is that we are a prankster alien, and in order to reach adulthood, something like that, we need to prank a planet.
Okay.
But Earth is considered the hardest planet. Because, you know, humans are assholes. But that means if you can conquer Earth, you will be super cool, and everyone will love you.
So you just need to attack and hit the NPCs, and hitting your opponent is just kind of sort of like a bonus thing that gets you more coins?
Yes.
Okay.
It also... Why are there things not... Oh, because I already have one. There is a way to tell if you have someone scan... Oh, okay, yeah. I remember now. Yeah, if you want to know if you have someone scanned, look in the bottom right. If you look in the bottom right, you'll see a spinning person. Oh, I didn't mean to start that already. Yeah, usually you want to aim at NPCs, but if you can take out the NPC, the AI, you'll get coins that only you can pick up, and it also removes their coins, which is pretty good.
Okay. Yeah, cool.
Get away from me,
Oh man,
please.
they're all mad at you. That guy's in
think
his
it's
underwear. Kill him!
Public indecency. So one thing I forgot to talk about last time is panic time.
Okay.
Panic time, as you might imagine, causes you to panic. I don't remember the one for Raccoon City, but the master will explain it, so I would just hope that he does it very well.
Man.
The panic time in this one is if you're not a pirate, you're getting blasted by a cannonball.
Oh god.
So you want to try to find a pirate disguise quickly.
Man, you're just getting detonated.
Yeah, I am not doing very well. Oh, there's some blue coins. Let's see if I can get those. I could have used the inline skates because that increases my speed. Yeah, the tornado power was really good if you're around. Oh my gosh, I didn't know the panic time was still going on. I actually forgot the... Oh, there was tags!
Yep.
I didn't even see them. They were sinking into the floor. Yeah, I knew this was going to be chaotic, but I was hoping I'd do at least a little bit better than this. I don't even remember the win condition of this one. I thought it was just have more coins than your opponent by the end. Child, come here. You have good power-ups.
Like, watching gameplay of this game, Zach, I can see both why it didn't exactly catch on back in the day, but also why it's become such a cult classic.
I love this game, but it can be very chaotic and it's very silly.
Like, despite the fact that the mechanics overall do seem simple once you get the hang of everything, I can also see a lot of, like, casual, like, players coming into this being like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah, I can totally see it as well. Especially for the panic times. Let's see if I can hit some more. I do love the variety of the power-ups.
Oh, yeah.
And how different levels will have sort of their own gimmick with some of them.
There's a good variety of NPCs as well.
Yeah, the NPCs add so much, because I'm pretty sure different NPCs will have different sets of power-ups. If we could find a... If I could find a pirate, which I should, so that way I'm not as hurt during the next panic time. I've been staying in the same area for far too long. I am going to take this guard. Yeah, I think, for example, the pirates have a shark, And the shark is pretty brutal because it'll eat people and turn them into skeletons.
Okay.
Don't worry, it's only temporary. It's only temporary skeletons.
Oh, of course, yes. Like, yes, like, what's worse? Being eaten and then turned into a skeleton, or in Katamari, where you're turned into part of this ball of things that's then just goes up into the sky and, like, explodes into a star?
I would say that one. I don't want to be... Because the being turned into a skeleton, that's temporary. Being turned into space dust, possibly permanent.
Yeah. Man. Wow, you're a terrorist on top of everything else. Just bombing people.
I'm basically an alien terrorist. Yeah, that's not a bad way to explain it. I love the microphone power-up.
But the game explains it as pranking, of course.
Oh, yeah. Just, you know, with bombs. And tornadoes.
Bombs are really effective, though.
See if I can get the camera. Nice. The camera's really good because it multi-hits.
Ooh, okay.
So even though he still was fully clothed, I was able to hit him twice with the same power-up. Child.
So what's the ultimate goal? Are you trying to get more coins than your opponent?
It's... Oh, here we go. Here's the sharks. Let's see if they'll do... There we go. Yep.
Oh my god.
Oh my god!
Oh god, they got you!
I forgot there is no loyalty. They are sharks after all. Give me your coins.
So sorry, what is the ultimate goal of the level? Of these, like, normal levels?
It depends. I forget what the ultimate goal on this one is. I didn't read it, because I always just assume outside of the I always assume outside of the Nemesis one, it's just have more coins by the end.
Okay.
But I think this one does have its own specific goal.
Well, right, because you'd think if it was a race for more coins, they would show your opponent's coins on the hub as well.
So that's why I'm trying to figure out... Oh, you know what? I think it said get 500 by the end, I believe.
Oh, boy, okay.
Oh, no. Use the shark. They used a shark.
Boy, those sharks really cover a lot of ground.
Yeah, they're very good. Just as you saw, you have to also be careful they don't eat you, too. Oh, dang it. Okay, if I could get... Yeah. No, I wanted to use the microphone. The microphone's really good for AoE. See, I'm halfway there, but I don't think I'm going to make it because I wasn't doing what I should have been. But that's fine. I am not here to show myself off as a master of... I shouldn't take the clown.
Well, you took him anyway, Zach.
Panic time. Shoot, 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 shoot. Come on, have inline skates. Inline skates. I don't even know if there's anything you can do to move out of the way. Unless, of course, you're on the ship, I don't think you could be hit by it. And if you're a pirate, then you just get ignored.
So pirates don't like clowns?
Pirates don't like anyone that's not a pirate. Oh, crap.
Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, so you can't pick up those coins?
No, those are the ones that dropped from me because he broke my disguise, so they're for my opponent specifically.
Oh, okay. So this game really was designed with, like, a multiplayer focus.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna fail this one, too. But thankfully, I'm mostly just doing this just to show off the game and the levels. Aw, man. I keep forgetting how far you throw that one, because that would have been perfect. Yeah, I think a lot of the power-ups in this game are fun. There's not many off the top of my head that I could think of that are really bad. Like, oh no, it's this one. Some are definitely better than others. Some are definitely better than others, but I don't think that's inherently bad.
Oh, sure. It just means that every one of them has a use, but there's certain ones where you're like, ooh, I got that one.
Oh, yeah. It's also just like, do you want to risk waiting to find better power? Yeah. Do you want to risk to find better power-ups, or do you want to just take what you can? Especially if you have your disguise broken, you might just have to go with whoever you can find. Yeah, man, the panic time on that one really hurt me a lot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. What are you thinking? I mean, I kept looking at Pranksylvania just because it just has a silly name and it looks neat, but if that one's also going to be really hard, I mean, be nice to see if actually go through a level you'll be able to finish off, but whatever.
This
one has an interesting gimmick.
Be especially careful of death in Pranksylvania, because if he possesses you, you won't be able to shake him. Even if you disguise yourself, and only one hit from his side will turn you back to your alien form. If death is after you, your only choice is to use a holy circle to break the curse. Only the holy circle's divine light is powerful enough to exorcise death and his evil minions, and can get you out of a tight situation. Lastly, the panic time here is Death's Day Out. And when panic time starts, Death, who normally spends all his time hanging around graves, will be free to roam the entire area, and then you'll really be in trouble. I hope you're ready, kid, because you're never gonna wanna watch another horror film after this.
All right, nice.
Oh, this is another cooperative one.
500 coins.
But at least this time the AI is not trying to beat me. So that does give me a little bit of leeway. Although I am going to have to fight death, so that will probably be difficult. The fireworks power-up is pretty good. It's slow, but it draws in a whole bunch of people before exploding.
Right, yeah. No, yeah, that's very effective. I always love those kind of power-ups in games where they draw in stuff and then explode.
Yeah, like this game really isn't much. It's probably way better as a multiplayer game than as a single-player game, but I'd say it's effective enough as a single-player game.
Yeah.
The AI seems competent enough.
Ah, finally an NPC that isn't a zombie.
Yeah, we'll want to get priests just in case we get cursed by death, because only the priests have magic circles.
Ah, okay.
There's just something about games that are very NPC heavy with them having different reactions and gimmicks that I just really love in all games. It also explains why I really like the Dead Rising series as well.
It definitely makes the world feel very reactive and alive.
Yeah, it makes you feel like you're actually playing pranks on people.
Yeah. Yeah, that reminds me of a game that I might cover in the future for Keeping BZ, which is the platformer, 3D platformer based off of the Jim Carrey movie The Grinch.
Oh, okay, yeah, I've heard that one's actually pretty good.
It's not that bad. It's not great or anything, but it's not that bad. It's a decent platformer of the PS1 and 64 Dreamcast era, where, you know, I mean, the thing that makes that game the most special really is just the goal, the objectives being based around just being a jerk to everybody.
Yeah, that's what I liked about Entitled Goose Game. Entitled Untitled, I mean.
Yes. I have not actually played Goose Game yet. I need to get around to that.
Oh, I forgot this one was a flamethrower.
Oh man, priests blowing fire at people. Well, I guess they are zombies. Well, priests with giant afros. Oh man, yeah, you did it.
Compared to the other levels, that one went really, really smooth. Yeah, we've hit the 30-minute, and as much as I feel bad for only completing one stage, I think that shows off Under the Skin well enough. Sorry, my brain completely forgot the name of it for a second.
No, it's a cool game.
Yeah, you can do any of these stages in any order, and then once they're all got a trophy icon above them, then you can do the final one, which is in space.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I mean, how much was it for you to get a copy of this? Like, is it worthwhile picking up if you can find it somewhere, or is this something that's kind of hard to find nowadays?
I would say it's hard, but that hasn't increased its price. I think I got this for 10, if even that.
Oh, excellent. So yeah, pretty easy to find and just a really unique, special PS2 game developed by Capcom, like in development at their offices. So yeah, something really special here.
I would love, it'll never happen, but I would love to see this game come back. Not really as a remake, although I would accept a remake with online. That'd be pretty interesting.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
But I would like to see I'd like to see an Under the Skin 2 or just one updated for the modern era. Like more levels, maybe more Capcom references, more interesting gimmicks, more interesting AI. Oh man, you could really do something with Dead Rising and Under Skin. I don't think I would ever need another video game ever again if they did a fusion of Dead Rising and Under Skin.
No, that's what's, well, I mean, either a fusion or, yeah, like a remaster where they add a bunch of new levels that are based on different Capcom franchises, not just Resident Evil. That could be a lot of fun.
Yeah, hopefully Capcom remembers this game exists. At the very least, just a re-release on the PlayStation Network or something. I would take that.
Yeah, that'd probably be the most realistic option.
Yes, viewers, if this keeping BC interested in you, if you watch it and you're like, man, the guy that played this game is really bad, I'm gonna play this for myself. Good. Go play it.
Yes.
That's the secret to why us Let's Players are so bad. Do you think we're really this bad? No. We just play this game poorly for engagement.
Yep, we're actually given mandates from the developers and the companies to play the games poorly, because that actually increases sales.
Darkside Phil, he's a master.
Yep. Yeah. Oh, he is the master. That's how he ranks in all the money dollars. But anyway.
But that's been Under the Skin, because, sometimes beauty is not what's out of the skin, it's what's under the... Have a good night.
Have a good night.